So we'll go back over this. Okay, the thing we got a slow down here. We got a leak on the power steering cylinder right here. These two nuts right here are 13/16, no problem to get those out. Gonna need a 1/2 inch drive ratchet. Looks like about a 16 to 18 inch extension breaker bar and ratchet. Take care of all those. We've got an 1.25 inches on the end of the cylinder here, and which really is a 21 millimeter, but I've never heard them make a 21, a 22 maybe. Okay, and then we've got a 55 millimeter nut on the end of this threaded piece that the cylinder threads into this. But I put a mic or a caliper on it, and it was 54 inches or 54 millimeters. But anyway, what you got to do, you got to put a wrench on this and get it up against your metal here to hold it. And it's got to be able to be strong enough to break 350 foot-pounds, they said. Okay, and then you get on the other side where your 55 millimeter is, and that one you would wrench it up, which would unscrew the threads. That one needs to come off so that whenever you pull this cylinder out, it'll come out this way. This is the way it has to come out. Okay, and then you've got to get this off in order to get this tie rod end laying down so your cylinder will come out, and repack it with the seals and stuff. Okay, but I've done tried it with these Mickey Mouse wrenches, and you would have to have a 550 pound gorilla wrenching on this to break it loose. And Lampy thought he had problems with his little drive shaft, but we're gonna get it. We're just gonna have to use our head on this one. We're gonna have to get a big breaker bar that'll go over this wrench so that we can turn it and turn this one too at the same time over here to break this loose from the cylinder. Put a pipe on the end of that homemade 55 millimeter, and then break that loose over there, and then our problems will be on the top of the hill with us. Alright, and this is about wore these critters out here. Willie, I know it has. Okay, because we got rain, the rain hasn't really hurt the pad area. The water's going in this drained area where we wanted it to over here. So the water's kind of staying in the low areas, which ain't gonna slow us down. It's just this critter here has got us slowed down right now. Still got to move this dirt over here. Power steering fluid was leaking as fast pouring it in. It was leaking out as fast as you could pour it in. So we got to get this fixed here.